right, guys. So we got to talk about Celtics versus Knicks, man. Listen, the Celtics displayed what I like to call straight belt to ass. So the Celtics dropped 29 threes on the New York Knicks on opening night, right? And they completely blew them out. As you can see here, New York Knicks 109, Boston Celtics 132. Jason Tatum is definitely looking like an MVP candidate here. Listen, man, he came out of the gate, right? First quarter, no hesitation. He pulled into that three and he splashed it. And when he splashed that three, guys, I knew something was different. He played with significant aggression, and listen, man, he definitely heard the noise in the offseason. Team USA disrespected him, Steve Kerr disrespected him, and he knows it. The Boston fans know it. The team knows it. The organization knows it. Everybody knows it. And listen, man, Tatum has been the face of basically all the trolls on Twitter, social media, basically all over social media, saying that he's not a franchise player. Jaylen Brown is better. And listen, Jaylen Brown is just as good as Jason Tatum. But let's be real here, man. Tatum is the Boston Celtics franchise. There's a reason he's getting paid more than Jaylen Brown. And I'm not trying to pin the two against each other, because I think they are the best duo in the NBA, right? They came off a championship. You got to give them that respect. They're the best duo in the NBA. Now let's take a look at the stats. And listen, man, the Knicks, I don't know what the hell they were even trying to attempt to do, but they did not come out with any aggression. OG Anunoby, 34 minutes, 1 for 7 from the field, 14% from the field goal percentage. And listen, man, B-Ball Unlocked TV is not going to be predicated on bashing players, but listen, man, when you lay an egg, we're going to let you know about it. And OG Anunoby, bro, you got to get your shit together, bro. Now, let's look at the positives. He shot 100% from the free throw line, 2 for 2, whatever. Minus 21 plus minus 4 points. What? Josh Hart, 24 minutes, 4 for 6 from the field. Listen, man, Josh Hart, he was on an island with Jason Tatum. And honestly, guys, after this video, this is just the commentary for the Boston Celtics versus the Knicks. And I'll make this more of a habit, not for every regular season game, but I'll try to do most of the games. But listen, after this video, I will be posting our reaction to the actual highlights of the Knicks and the Celtics. So stay tuned for that. You're going to see the island that Josh Hart was on. I don't know what it was with Tatum, but whenever he had Josh Hart in front of him on an ISO situation, it's like he was drooling at the mouth, man. He literally was looking to score every single time with zero hesitation. Now, with Carl Bridges, he had a solid shooting night, 7 for 13 from the field, but the jumper is absolutely broken. Let me see if I can find it here for you guys real quick. Give me a sec. The jumper it's just horrible, man. It's bad. The jumper is... Let me see if I can find it here. Now, Mikal Bridges, he was having a rough shooting night in the first half. He was 0 for 4 in the first half, and he was basically non-existent. But look at the form, man. I don't know, and this reminds me of not Mikal Bridges, but we're talking about Mikal Bridges. This reminds me of Markelle Fultz with the Sixers, right? Now, again, when Mikal Bridges was playing with the Suns, and even the Nets to a certain degree, we did not see this bad of a hitch on his new jump shot, right? So it leads me to believe that maybe there's a possible injury. We don't know, but he shot what it was, 2 for 19 in preseason. That's horrible. And this is a guy who shot 40% from 3 last season, I believe. So that's going to be interesting to keep track of this season, right? Jalen Brunson, he had a solid shooting night, 9 for 14, 64% from the field, 50% from the 3-point line. He had 22 points, albeit negative plus minus. And I feel like all the starters are going to have a bad and plus minus, because defensively they just weren't. You just didn't see the intensity from the Knicks as opposed to the Boston Celtics. Literally, possession after possession between the Knicks and the Celtics, it looked like the Knicks didn't even want to drive to the basket. They were settling for contested threes. And listen, even though at one point the Knicks were shooting a better percentage from the field than the Celtics were matching all of their twos for threes. And it's funny because towards the end of the game, let me see if I can find this clip for you guys. Towards the end of the game, the Celtics missed 13 straight threes because they were trying to pretty much make the record. Let's see if I can find this. Let me put my headphones on. You guys. All right, so check this out, guys. Look. So, even though Boston was raining straight threes on the Knicks' head, man, 29 of them, right? I think they needed to make it 30 I believe it was for the franchise record. Here's them missing 13 straight threes, right? For the record.
By the way, we're seeing history. This could be it right here by Brown. Short. Fakes it, kicks it. Tillman, step back, three, short. Tillman takes it. Pritchard for the record. Nope.
I think they know. You think they know?
They must now.
They knew. They definitely knew, because there's no way. Listen, man. And as basketball players, we know, right? And I'm not saying I'm a professional basketball player. These guys are way above levels. But as a regular hooper, right? When you're within the flow of the game, everything is going fine. But when you know the record's right there and you're trying to force it, all hell breaks loose.
Kolek is on Pritchard. Hauser. It's a three for the record. You say that all night long, it's not going to happen. Do some different things, and you always want to keep evolving, even though we bring back the same 13. Pritchard with the three. Dottie's defense. Hauser works on Kolek, a three. Nope.
Junior.
That's NBA basketball. Pritchard with a three. No.
I'm not gonna lie, when Pritchard, because man, Pritchard is very known, right, for hitting half-court heaves. You know, he hit like a couple of them in last year's this past playoffs. And when he shot that three, I thought that was going in, man. Just look at the form. Look at the form. Like, it's so natural. I'm like, yo, this is it.
No. Back out to Hauser, three for the record. No. Rebound, Pritchard out to Tillman. Pritchard, three. This could be the record.
DQ! Boston was shooting close to 60% from three. Now they're down to 51.
Yeah.
They've missed, what, their last 8?
9.
Their last 9.
Tillman, is this the record? No! There's no benefit. It's just an NBA record. They tied it. Pritchard, this is for the record. No!
Defensive to the crowd here.
And the Knicks know it, and they're going to really fight for this.
It's going to be someone like Tillman.
Here's the Hauser. Three. Nope. Tillman trying to get it. Colin picks it up.
Someone go give Ray Allen a jersey.
Yeah, right. Walsh. Could he be the right? Oh! That just sailed without hitting anything. One more.
And they have to shoot the basketball, too, as well. So here, unless they're going to take the turnover. Yep, they're going to dribble it out. They're not going to go for it.
They're going to stink at 29 and tie the all-time record for three-point shots made in the game they couldn't miss for 3 straight quarters.
I'm good with this. I'm good with this. I'm good with it. Dribble it out.
Well, you're going to play this team 3 more times.
It's a classy move. I like it. You had your opportunities.
24-second yeah, right there.
You had your opportunity.
Look, much respect to the Boston Celtics, because they could have kept heaving threes, but they wanted to respect the opposition. So they said, look, man, we missed 13 of them. We had our chance, and I'm sure they'll probably break it sometime this season, because these guys are looking like the team to beat, not just in the East, but in the NBA. The Boston Celtics are without a doubt, the best team in the NBA. They have the best starting five in the NBA, and we're going to get to the stats right now, as a matter of fact. But I wanted to show you guys that because, you know, despite them raining threes, they got cold at the end. So, you know, we went over these guys. So let's go over the Celtics. Jaylen Brown, no, not too much of a really good shooting night. He shot 7 for 18, but he played really good defense. Jaylen Brown is becoming a very, very, very elite defender in the NBA, and he's reminding me of Kawhi Leonard, man. I'm getting Kawhi Leonard vibes. As you can see, he has a positive plus minus of 23, despite the bad shooting night from the field. 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 5 defensive rebounds. You know, so he played a pretty solid game. But the player of the game, the MVP candidate, fresh off of being completely and utterly disrespected by Team USA, Jason Tatum, shooting a staggering 14 for 18 from the field, shooting 77% from the field, 72% from three-point range, 50% from the free throws. Can be a little better there, but who cares, man? Plus minus at 26, 37 big ones. Nobody on the floor, no Knicks player on the floor was guarding this man. This man came into the game with a mission to let the critics know, hey, listen, man, I am the guy, right, for the Boston Celtics. Al Horford, 30 minutes, 4 for 7 from the field. He played great defense, set good screens, you know, hit timely threes, 11 points, 7 plus minus. Derek White, man. Derek White, listen, man. Derek White, and as well as Jrue Holiday, right? And we're gonna get Jrue Holiday next. These guys are what I call the X factors. They are what makes the Boston Celtics so lethal, and the main reason why they have the best starting five in the NBA, in my opinion. Derek White, 8 for 13 from the field, 61% from the field, right? 24 points. I mean, it's a luxury having a guy like Derek White, and not only is he gonna hit threes, he's gonna defend at a high level, man. So shout out to Derek White, man. Jrue Holiday, 7 for 9 from the field, 77% from the 7 for 9 from the field, 77.8% field goal percentage, man. 18 points. We know what we're gonna get from Jrue Holiday. He's a champion. He's a champion with the Bucks. We know what we're getting from Jrue Holiday. Peyton Pritchard, not too good of a shooting night, but you know, we're not gonna get too many of those. But overall, man, this Boston Celtics opening night, they pretty much set out a statement, letting the NBA know, look, man, we're here. We got our championship rings. That's behind us. All right, and we're coming for the ship. The Celtics are coming for back-to-back championships, man. And look, this is going to be a very, 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 very great season, man. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen. But let me know what you guys think about the Boston Celtics versus the Knicks, man.